Welcome to our webinar, How Best-in-Class Operations Influence Customer Satisfaction. My name is Emilia. I work for the supplier performance team, and I'm dedicated to supplier training and education, hence why I'm going to lead the training today.
Hello, I'm Keith Armstrong. I work in the supplier performance team, and I'm here to support on this presentation.
Okay, so let me start with presenting the agenda for today. First, we are going to talk a bit about the definition of supplier satisfaction and how it can be measured. After that, we are going to present you to the scenarios. One will be a successful story, other will be a story that didn't go that well, and we're going to summarize that as well. We will also have a practical session, and then we are going to conclude the presentation. So, as you know, at the end of our process, at the end of our joint efforts, there is a happy customer. We would like you to see the definition from actually taken from the dictionary. What is customer satisfaction? And as you can see here, the degree of satisfaction provided by the goods or services of the company as measured by the number of repeat customers. So what we would like to focus here on is that we would like the customers to come back to our website and get more goods from you. And hence why the customer satisfaction matters. When the customer is satisfied, as I said before, they will get back to purchasing with Wayfair and with you at the same time. Their basket size will be higher, so they might purchase more items from you, as well as they will be more keen on reviewing the goods. And as you know, there's nothing better for your products to be sold in more quantities than for them to get positive reviews from our mutual customers. So when I think about the process of placing an order with Wayfair, there are basically phases here. First would be the consideration phase, for which by large you are responsible. Namely, it's all about the product quality which you can deliver, the relationship between the quality and the price. Basically, if the customer thinks this is a reasonable purchase to make, as well as realistic ship date. So we are talking about the customers not having to wait too long for the orders to be shipped. Then the purchase decision is made. The customer finally places the order, and then the anticipation for delivery phase happens. From our perspective, our operational perspective, that's the moment we come in, and that's the moment we as operations team can assist you with. In order for the process to run smoothly, we need you to communicate with us proactively so that we can solve the problems quickly. After all, we are all here promoting customer-centric approach for all the decisions that are being made, and the customer will be always the main target of our all mutual efforts. Now, when we think about late orders, which do happen to most of our suppliers, if not all, they are actually a huge driver for customer satisfactions. Let me present you this graph. These are the backorder reasons for late POs. As you can see, some of them are rather independent of you. For example, either it will be our delay requested by us, or you needed to close your warehouse, or there were some technical problems, or a carrier that didn't show up. But a huge percent of them, like 30%, have never been backordered. So the order was delayed and the customer was never informed what was going on, or there was an order processing delay. And on those two things, those two aspects, which constitute 55% of late orders, we would like to focus and we would like to draw your attention to. Coming back for a second to the customer satisfaction, actually, it can be measured, and it is measured. The measurement of that, it's called the NPS score. How it is measured? When a customer purchases something on Wayfair, they later rate the experience. And as you probably know, they can rate it from 0 to 10. So the people who rate the experience from 0 to 6 are called the detractors. 7 to 8 are called the passives, and 9 to 10 are called the promoters. So basically, we calculate the NPS score by subtracting the numbers of detractors from promoters. So when I think about this, it's all very important. By all I mean back ordering is very important, as when you back order, you still have a chance to maintain relative customer satisfaction, which I will show to you in a second once we start analyzing our cases. What we can tell you on this part, that if you collaborate with us, as in proactively seek for our assistance when you face any problems, any processing delays, we can help you to improve the customer satisfaction. So there will be two legs of that. Number one, you back order late orders, and number two, shall you have any problems with processing the orders, we keep informed, and we can, for example, extend your lead time. Now let us go to the more practical part of the presentation, to the case study. Please meet our Wayfair customer. His name is Phil. He's 34 years old, lives in a suburb of London, and has been in a happy relationship with Vivian for almost 3 years. They have their anniversary in 1 week, so he's thinking about a perfect gift. And it so happens that he has found this lovely silver champagne flute on Wayfair. Vivian actually has a very expensive taste, likes drinking champagne, and loves fancy products. So Phil thought that that would be a perfect gift for her to celebrate this a great occasion. So on Wednesday, Phil places the order. He can see that the must ship by date is Thursday, so delivery time is 4 days. That's just perfect. You, on the other hand, get the PO. However, there is a problem with your staff. Due to holidays, illnesses, you are heavily understaffed. Only 40% of people are present in the factory. On Thursday, you know already that all the orders keep coming. There are very few people to process the orders, so you definitely need more time. Unfortunately, you decide not to communicate to Wayfair. You register the PO, and you don't give us any information whatsoever about your problems with the staff. So there is no communication to Phil. Must ship by date was Thursday, so it should have been shipped. However, he's not upset yet. He thinks all is fine, and his gift will arrive on time. Which leads us to Friday, and that's the moment when Phil, unfortunately, is getting a bit concerned, as he received no shipping confirmation. You, at the same time, still fight with the backlog created by the low number of employees at your warehouse. A few of them have already come back, but still the backlog is quite big, and there is a massive delay in your processing the orders. Which brings us to the next day, Saturday and Sunday. Actually, Phil is angry. No shipping information whatsoever. He doesn't know what the status of his order is. So he decides to call our customer care services. As you know, we, the supplier performance team, don't work on Saturday, Sunday. So the only thing that the customer services could have promised was to come back to the supplier on Monday. Your operating hours are also up from Monday to Friday. So even if the customer care team decided to call you, there will be probably no one to give them any information about the PO. Which brings us to Monday. On Monday, the customer care team enters a ticket, calls the performance manager to ask what happened with the order. So you, on the other hand, are more staffed. There are 80% of people in the factory, and you're still fighting with the backlog. And including in the backlog, there's actually Phil's PO. Then on Monday, late Monday evening, Phil's PO has been shipped, but unfortunately, it's pretty late for him, and he does not consider that to be even remotely a good service. On Tuesday, actually, Phil wants to cancel the order because he had no information what was going on, and that's basically leaves him really upset and disappointed with the overall shopping experience. On top of that, Phil's story was just one example because, as I was saying all the time about the backlog, there were many other customers that have been in similar situations and may actually cancel the orders as well. So now let us go to second scenario, which is actually a more positive one. Sorry. So on Wednesday, you fully staffed again. Backlog has still not fully been worked. There are a lot of complaints, customer care tickets, and another cancellations come in. So now let me conclude it. What went wrong? As you know, there was no communication between you or between the customer. There was no communication between you and us, so we could not help you with anything. As a result of that, conversely, we got more work because there were a lot of tickets, a lot of angry customers calling us and demanding updates of their orders. The customer satisfaction was very low, and there have been a lot of cancellations. Could that be prevented? Yes, that could have been prevented. All you had to do was to backorder the orders. So send the customer satisfactory and realistic information about the order status, as well as ask us for the support. Now, as I said, now it's my scenario that I sort of could not wait to present, as that's the success story. It starts more or less the same with Phil wanting to purchase this lovely champagne flute. He makes the order, all the information is the same. Delivery time should be 4 days. Again, you have a problem, unfortunately. You're understaffed, 40% of people are there at the warehouse. You already know on Thursday that you would need more time to process the orders with so few people. And what you do, and that's the crucial moment, you actually communicate with us. First thing which you do, you backorder late POs, providing the customer with the realistic ship date. Second point, you inform us about your situation, and your performance manager can actually extend your lead time, even if it's just a temporary situation. As you have backordered the POs, the orders, Phil gets a notification with the new must ship by date being pushed to Tuesday. Obviously, he is not going to be very happy about this, but at least he'll stay informed. On Friday, Phil decides to buy a small interim gift for Vivian, just in case the delivery was a bit late. You still process the backlog and then your orders. However, since we have extended your lead time, you have more time to deal with all of the orders that are still for you to ship. Saturday and Sunday, Phil is still a bit concerned, but he's at least happy that he had like 2 days to find something else for Vivian. On Monday, you still fight with a small backlog, but there is like 20% of people more, and they're able to process the orders, including Phil's PO. Finally, Phil's PO is shipped, the scan is received. So Phil is very, very happy. He knows that his gift is on the way. On Tuesday, actually, Phil is very excited. He knows that he might surprise Vivian with 2 gifts. And other customers have not been affected by late orders because you simply had more time to deal with them. On Wednesday, you are fully staffed and you don't actually have to deal with the backlog. So what you do is you call your performance manager again and ask to bring back the previous lead time as the problems have been solved. So what went right? From the very beginning, there was some communication between you and the customer. You backordered the orders, so the emails were sent about new must ship by date. As well as there was communication with Wayfair. You phoned your performance manager and asked them to extend your lead time. And as written below, Wayfair could adjust your lead time. So the result is that there was less work for us, less work for you. The customer satisfaction was higher, and there were no or hardly any cancellations. So basically, how you need to deal with order delays. You have to basically, from the moment order is placed through order processing and shipment, it's good if you communicate to us any problems. We are able to assist you with adjusting the lead time. We are able to assist you with back ordering. As long as you keep us informed, as long as you keep us in the loop, we can help you. So why scenario 2 went better? Basically, as we said before, since we all are very interested in maintaining very high customer satisfaction, that one was maintained. Even if the customer was not fully happy about the delay, at least we kept them informed. At the same time, we minimized the workload on both parties, so on Wayfair part and on your part as well. Which brings us to a conclusion. The key to success is a close collaboration between you and Wayfair. Now, let us go to the practical session on the tools. We are going to go to the extranet just in a second, so that you can see how back ordering should be performed. So imagine that, like, from our story, it's Monday, you're heavily understaffed, sorry, and you log into the extranet and you would like to back order your orders. You go to the order tab, open order management, and this is the list of your orders displayed in front of you. So it depends basically if you want to back order all of them at one go, or you just think that some of them should be back ordered. Let's first start with single one. You just click on order delay. Check the PO number on the left side and answer the questions going from the left hand to the right hand. Let's say the item is in stock, order was just not processed in time, and here you need to choose the new expected ship date. Actually, that's the moment that you have to be very careful, because as I said before, submitting this sends an email to the customer, and we would like you to choose the date that you are sure that the item will ship. If you, for example, think that it could ship here on the 6th of November, but you're not 100% sure, it's always better to give yourself a day or two of some kind of a safety buffer, and then choose this as the expected ship date. You click on this little tab in the calendar, click submit. Obviously, I'm not going to do it because it would send the email to the end customer. If I wanted to backorder all of those orders, it's very easy. We have a bulk backorder tool over here. So what you need to do is you click this one. It shows you the list of PO numbers just here. You can filter, you can single out certain PO numbers if you wish over here. You can change the date between which the POs should be shipped. If you want to backorder all of them, you just click into this little box on the left side. After that, you click next. And you see the list of all POs over here, and you follow the same path as I followed before. Here you have in this display you have a lot of different reasons for which you can backorder an order. So analyze the one that suits you best, choose it, and then choose the new expected ship date. Another part of our training was how to enter tickets. You may know tickets from just the side of receiving them, the ones that are assigned to you, questions about your products, but actually you can submit a ticket to us as well. Anywhere you are in your extranet account, you just go to the left side to the tab Submit a Ticket. And you follow the steps. For example, your ticket would be about PO, order management. And let's say you cannot print a packing slip or shipping label. Here you insert the PO number. If I have done that, then I just click Submit, and the ticket goes directly to the person assigned to your account, to the operational contact. As you can see, there are different reasons for outreach here, different tickets you may enter, including the one about updating lead time on carriers. So it gives you a nice opportunity to just directly address the issue and do it in a very quick manner. So once again, you just click on this Submit Ticket tab on the very left hand, wherever you are in the extranet, it will be here. The last thing that we are often asked by the suppliers would be who to contact in Wayfair. Now, again, this piece of information can be found in the extranet. All you need to do is wherever you are in the extranet, you can see this Contact Us tab. If you click on this one, you see the list of contacts assigned to your account. So how it works, basically you analyze the reason of your outreach on the right side, and then look to the left and find the proper person who can assist you with that. For instance, let's say I would like to update my lead times. So I have a look here and go to the left. My colleague Antoine can assist you with that. So you either send him an email or you phone him. But basically, this is how you can communicate with us directly. So there are different reasons of outreaches here, which can directly lead you to the proper team or person. At this very moment, I'd like you to know that if you send an email to the person who's not directly responsible for one of those issues, it's not that we will ignore it. Let's say my colleague Antoine gets an email about invoicing. He will not ignore it, and he will redirect you to the proper team. However, it will take more time, so it's best if you just direct the proper team or person, address the proper team or person directly. So that would be it when it comes to the practical part of the presentation. Thank you very much. We hope you have found it useful. If you have any questions, please reach out to your performance managers. You are going to receive an email, a follow-up email with the instructions on how to book order and how to enter tickets, as well as with the presentation itself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.